We welcome you to another great matchup today. Puerto Rico will be facing off against Australia. Beautiful weather today, a perfect day for baseball. We're just about to get underway. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Josh Lewin, and I'll be the commentator for today's game. Starting off today, Asher Jones. Up to the plate, Benjamin Hughes. And it looks like we're all set to begin.
Number 9, Benjamin Hughes. Play.
The batter is thanking his lucky stars on that one. Full throttle up the middle and blows it by him. 95 miles an hour. Hits this one. He skied it high.
Now stepping up to the plate.
It's their second hitter now, Roberto Avila. On the mound, Asher Jones. And catching for him is Tyler Obando. Let's see how this duo fares against this lineup. He connects, heading to left center. In the box, third in the order, Ender Cruz. 2 away now. Pitching this inning, Asher Jones. He's got 2 outs to show for just 4 pitches. His second pitch here. That's another fastball. Let's see if he goes outside next. That's foul. A weak roller. Now at the plate, Lucas Hunt. The potential opening run is in scoring position. Starts him off with a great pitch to hit. Takes him down swinging to deny them a run. And so he pitches his way out of the jam. Australia had a chance to open the scoring, but couldn't capitalize. Asher Jones takes the mound to start the game. Roberto Avila steps into the box. They shut them out in the top of the first. Let's see what they can do here in the bottom. Misses the breaking ball to start. Takes a cut and misses. 0-2 is the count. Tried to make contact, but it's strike 3. That's out number 1. It's their second hitter now, Wade Robinson. Misses the breaking ball to start. Second pitch on its way. And he swings through that one. 0-2 now. His timing was off there on the strikeout. 2 away now. Digging in, Matthew Robinson. 2 outs, bases empty. He connects. Digging in, Christoph Bautista.
Number 7.
Swings and misses at the pitch away. He connects. It's a tremendous blast, heading out in a hurry. There it goes. Digging in, Ender Cruz. They're building something here with multiple runners on base. They can open the scoring with this at bat. Hits the ball in the center of the plate. Right down the middle again.
Right.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. They fail to capitalize here. It's the top of the second. Australia gets set to bat.
The first baseman.
Up to bat is their fifth man, Idris Taylor. Team Puerto Rico begin the second with no runs on the board. Takes a swing at the first pitch for a strike. Fastball again. Hits this one.
Batting sixth. The first
Striding to the plate, the number 6 man in the order, Wade Robinson. 1 away now. First offering is a called strike. That's another fastball. Third pitch now. Hits one down the middle.
batting seventh. The designated hitter.
Stepping in as a designated hitter, Victor Delgado. 2 away now. Big swing, but he can't get a hold of it. His second pitch now. Misses outside. His third pitch here. An absolute peach of a pitch that he takes for a strike. A 1-ball, 2-strike count now. A weak roller. The first baseman comes in on it. Bottom of the second here. Puerto Rico gets set to bat. Up next is the 6th spot, Donnie Velasquez. Team Puerto Rico come to bat in the second with no runs on the board. Misses the breaking ball to start. Hits one down the middle. So they allow them to get into scoring position. Heading to the batter's box, Adam Flores. If they can send a runner home, they'll grab the first lead. You'd expect him to get something on a weak breaking ball like that, but he misses.
I know.
Let's see if he goes outside next. Swung on and missed, strike 3. The runner is stuck on base. So it's 1 away, but now at the plate, Tyler Obando. There's 1 out. Still an opportunity to drive in some runs here. His first pitch now. Swings at the first pitch. Heading to the batter's box, Hiram Abrego. Still a chance to drive in some runs. You'd expect him to get something on a weak breaking ball like that, but he misses. Sends one down the heart of the zone. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Could not put the ball in play. That's out number 2. A chance to take the first lead.
Now stepping up to the plate, the second baseman, number 4.
You'd expect him to get something on a weak breaking ball like that, but he misses. He pulls it down the line. It's got some distance. Puerto Rico take a 1-0 lead early on. Let's take another look at this play, and that will put them on the scoreboard first today. Second batter in the order now, Wade Robinson. Puerto Rico have driven in 1 run this inning. So they've helped themselves to the first lead of the game. They now have a chance here to put even more runs on the board. Second pitch now. 2 quick strikes here. Swung on and missed, strike 3. The runners are stuck on base. A strikeout stops the attack in its tracks. It's the top of the 3rd. Trying to close the gap here. Australia gets set to bat. Up next is the man who wears the mask, batting 8th, Ricky Roberts. Team Puerto Rico are working with a 1-run lead as we begin the 3rd. Wave and a miss. Fastball again. Pitch one down the middle.
Batting 9th, the left fielder, number 7, Paul Murphy.
It's the number 9 man now, Paul Murphy. First pitch here. Big swing, but he can't get a hold of it. That's another fastball. Gets his bat on it. We're back at the top of the lineup. Now batting, Benjamin Hughes. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. Hits it. Now at the plate, Roberto Avila. A chance to tie it up with this at bat. His first pitch. Takes it for a strike to open the at bat. Fastball again. Continues to challenge him up high here. With a tying run on base, they're not out of the woods yet, but a big strikeout has them 1 out away from getting out of this jam. Heading to the batter's box, Ender Cruz. There are 2 outs now. They're not out of danger yet. Starts him off with a great pitch to hit. That's another fastball. Hits the down the middle delivery. Well, here's the replay so we can see that again. Australia had a chance to tie the ball game. It's the bottom of the 3rd. Puerto Rico will start this inning at the heart of their order. Matthew Robinson enters the bat. Swings at the first pitch. It's the 4th man in the order now, Christoph Bautista. In his last at bat, he hit a double to right. 1 away now. That's 2 pitches in a row he's missed. Goes down via the breaking ball. That's out number 2. Now up is their 5th batter, Ender Cruz. In his last at bat, he had a chance to give his team their first lead, but struck out swinging. 2 away, bases empty. Goes down via the breaking ball. 3 down, and the 4th inning is just getting underway. Trying to close the gap here, Australia gets set to bat. In the box, their 4th batter, Lucas Hunt. In his last at bat, he had a chance to give his team their first lead, but struck out swinging. Team Puerto Rico are working with a 1-run lead as we begin the 4th. Striding to the plate, the number 5 man in the order, Idris Taylor. He lined out to short in his last at bat. First pitch taken for a strike. Fastball again. Hits this one. Up next is the 6th spot, Wade Robinson. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. 2 away now. First pitch, and that's easily in there for a strike. Delivers a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Tried to make contact, but it's strike three. 3 down, and we'll change sides. Puerto Rico are all set to begin batting here in the bottom of the fourth. Their sixth batter to hit now, Donnie Velasquez. And it hits the ball in the center of the plate. It's a tremendous blast, high overhead and traveling some distance. Inside corner, and it got him a swing. 0-2 is the count. Goes down via the breaking ball. That's out number 1. Let's take another look. As you can see, he's out swinging, plain and simple. Next up, it's a DH for today, Adam Flores. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. He connects. Let's take another look at this hit. Striding to the plate, the number 8 man in the order, Tyler Obando. In his last at-bat, he had a single to right. Likes his chances on the first pitch, but misses. That's another fastball. Goes down via the breaking ball. That's out number 2. At the plate, the 9th batter, Hiram Abrego. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 2 outs, runner on first. That's low. 0-2 now. Hit the other way to the right side. It's the 5th inning. Starting with their number 7 man in the order, Australia gets set to bat. Up to bat comes Victor Delgado. He grounded out to first in his last at bat. Team Puerto Rico are working with a 1-run lead as we begin the 5th. Hits the ball on the ground to the pitcher. Up to bat is their 8th man, Ricky Roberts. He grounded out to the pitcher in his last at bat. 1 away now. That's foul. That's another fastball. Hits one down the middle. 9th batter in the order now, Paul Murphy. In his last at bat, he hit a single to center. 2 outs, bases empty. Pulled, a ground ball toward first. It's the bottom of the 5th. Puerto Rico will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Roberto Avila enters the batter's box. In his last at-bat, he grabbed them their first lead on a double. Team Puerto Rico have a 1-run lead as they switch to batting here in the 5th. Struck him out. That's out number 1. Now their number 2 man in the order, Wade Robinson. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. Hits this one. 3rd pitch on its way. That's a strikeout. 2 away now. Up next is the 3rd spot, Matthew Robinson. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. 2 away, bases empty. His 2nd pitch here. His timing seemed a bit off on that one. Goes down via the breaking ball. 3 down, and we'll change. Puerto Rico. We've entered the 6th inning here. Australia will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Up to bat comes Benjamin Hughes. In his last at-bat, he hit a single to center. Team Puerto Rico are working with a 1-run lead as we begin the 6th. Hits this one. It's the second batter now, Roberto Avila. He struck out looking in his last at-bat. First offering is a called strike. The first baseman comes forward. Next up is our third batter, Ender Cruz. In his last at-bat, he had a chance to tie the game for his team, but flied out to left. 2 outs, bases empty. Let's see if he goes outside next. 0-2. Pitch one down the middle. Take a look at the replay. Clearly not this pitcher's best delivery, as you can see. Digging in, Lucas Hunt. He flied out in foul territory in his last at-bat. First pitch taken for a strike. Fastball again. Pitch one down the middle. Here's a big drive. It's the bottom of the 6th. Puerto Rico has decided to send out a pinch hitter. Up to the plate, Thomas Wilson. Team Puerto Rico have a 1-run lead as they switch to batting here in the 6th. Second pitch on its way. Bunting for a hit. Sends one high into the air. Up to bat is their 5th man, Ender Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 1 away now. That's a strike on one right down the middle. 2 quick strikes here. Goes down via the breaking ball. That's out number 2. It's the 6th man in the order now, Donnie Velasquez. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 2 away, bases empty. And he lays off this time, but it's in there. That's 2 swings and misses in a row. The game continues here in the top of the 7th. Trying to close the gap here, Australia gets set to bat. Their 5th batter to hit now, Idris Taylor. He was pitched one down the middle. Take a look at the replay. Clearly not this pitcher's best delivery, as you can see. In the box, their 6th batter, Wade Robinson. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. That's a foul ball. This one's in the air. Up now is their DH, Victor Delgado. He grounded out to second in his last at-bat. 1 away now. Fastball inside. Popped it up on one down the middle. In the box, their 8th batter, Ricky Roberts. He grounded out to the pitcher in his last at-bat. 2 away now. Popped it up on one down the middle. Way up in the air. It's the bottom of the 7th. Puerto Rico. Adam Flores enters the batter's box. In his last at-bat, he had a single to right. Team Puerto Rico have a 1-run lead as they switch to batting here in the 7th. Second swing and a miss in a row. 2 strikes. Goes down via the breaking ball. That's out number 1. It's the 8th spot in the order now, Tyler Obando. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 1 out now, no base runners. His second pitch now. Pitcher's 1 away. 0-2 is the count. Goes down via the breaking ball. 2 away now. In the box, their 9th batter, Hiram Abrego. He flied out to right field in his last at-bat. 2 outs, bases empty. Gets him to chase the ball way outside the zone. 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. 3 down, and we'll change sides. Let's take another look. As you can see, he's out swinging, plain and simple. 7 innings complete, 2 to go. Trying to close the gap here. Australia gets set to bat. Now, their 9th batter, Paul Murphy. He grounded out to first in his last at-bat. Team Puerto Rico are working with a 1-run lead as we begin the... Struck him out looking. That's 1 down. We've come full circle to the leadoff man, Benjamin Hughes. He grounded, swings at the first pitch. And the batter was all over that pitch, pulling it for a base hit. It looks like they're up at the plate. The second batter, Roberto Avila. He's hitless so far in the pitch to down the middle delivery. Stepping up to the plate is their 3rd batter, Ender Cruz. In his last at-bat, he hit a single to center. A pitch down the middle, left of second. Take a look at the replay. Clearly, it looks like they're opting for a pinch run. Now at the plate, Lucas Hunt. The potential tying runs in scoring position. Sent one right where the hitter likes it, but thankfully for the pitcher, he took a big cut and missed. Let's see if he goes outside next. Strike 3 swinging as the pitcher wins this duel. They managed to get through it. Let's take another look at that one, as it took a much-needed strikeout to get them out of the inning with their lead intact. Australia threatened to tie the ball game, but could... Up to bat comes Roberto Avila. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. Team Puerto Rico have a 1-run lead as they switch to batting here in the 8th. Breaking ball, and his timing was off there. 2 quick strikes here. Tried to make contact, but it's strike 3. He went for the bunt. It's the 3rd man in the order now, Matthew Robinson. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. 2 away, bases. He connects. And he jumped on that pitch as soon as he saw it and turned it into a 2-bagger. It looks like they're opting for a pinch. Heading to the batter's box, Thomas Wilson. They'll be looking to add to their score here. The safety bunt down toward the pitcher. On the mound, Asher Jones. If he keeps this up, we could see him pitch a shutout. That's another fastball. Hits this one. Let's see how he starts this at bat. First pitch, and that's easily in there for a strike. Delivers a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Hits this one. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Victor Delgado. He's hitless so far in this game. 2 away now. So, only 1 run between them, but they're 1 out away from victory.
I know.
He's hit that one well. Take a look at the replay. Clearly not this pitcher's best. It looks like in the box their 8th batter, Ricky Roberts. He's hitless so far in this game. A foul ball. His timing was off there on the strikeout. And that's the ball game. And with that, the shutout victory is complete. Puerto Rico can now celebrate their dominating victory. No one would have thought any less of him if he had left it to the bullpen to close it out, but he didn't. And that's what makes this one special. Puerto Rico, although the matchup could have gone either way. Puerto Rico wins the ball game. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.